Hi everyone, Mark Nicolas here, head trader and founder of the Day Trading Zones, a research and analysis firm for the institutions and the day trader trading real money and real accounts. So today I want to talk about how to trade and read charts at a very simple but powerful basic stuff that I've learned for the past 22 years for your cryptos, but the same principle of price reading and reading the tape applies for stocks, options, and futures. So let's get going. So when you look at charts, you need to understand, are you making higher highs, higher lows? You know, this is a trend. Always look at your main trend, weeklies and monthly for me. The intermediary trend would be, for me, 4-hour chart, daily chart, 5-minute chart, and hourly chart. So sometimes you might have an intermediary trend down, right? Coming into a main trend support. So it's very important that you recognize early through different time frames what are the main trend, what is the intermediary trend, okay? Also, you got to recognize that a lot of time, as a matter of fact, 60 to 80% of the time, the market works in channels, you know, so it explodes, it breaks up, and then it goes sideways, up, down, up, down, up, down. A trick to trade the channels, very easy. I've always told my guys for the past 16 years or plus, that you trade the third touch. So 2 points form a line. So you have cluster high, cluster low, right? And you have that channel. If you trade on the third point and you put a stop loss on the high candle at the top or the bottom on the third touch, then you have a good entry. But always wait for a cross, recross, some shift of momentum, plus a chart formation, a double top, a double bottom, or a head and shoulders, which I'm going to show you. Also, what you can use for trend and help you, people use MACDs, people use Bollingers, moving average, EMAs, you know, whatever you use and you trust, be consistent with what you use, okay? And test it with small amounts of money or paper trading before you go and you put $30,000 trading cryptos like on Bitcoin, Ethereum, you know, or Ether, or all those altcoins, and you go trade and you put all your money without doing a little bit of research if the MACD works a little better for you, the Bollinger Band, moving averages, or other things, okay? Another thing that is important, pay attention to the high, the low, and the close. The close is a very important point. Like in the old days, computers and the market makers, they used to, at the 9:30 open price, this is a balance point. So always look at the open, because the open price acts as a support and resistance and everything that you trade. So don't discount when you trade cryptos, you know. The open price, try to figure the open price. Some of them trade like 23 hours or what, right? But try to figure this open price, especially when you trade stocks at 9:30, options, anything. The open price is a balance area where the market makers or the computers are comfortable when they look at the supply and demand and the order flow to open, so that they are not going to get crushed, okay? Now, last but not least, couple of stuff that are important to teach you about tape reading. Shift of momentum at support and resistance, it's key. You want a strong support and resistance that you know if you overpay, underpay, if you have attractive prices, right? It's very hard in the cryptos because we don't have a lot of data, you know, in a lot of platforms, right? We don't have enough data for some of those new ICOs that come up. But when you trade cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ether, right, or the altcoins, right, what you have to understand is shift of momentum at support and resistance is key. So what would that be? A shift of momentum could be a double top, could be a head and shoulder. And a lot of people don't realize, but if you put your stop loss on that second point, the second high, you always have the highest high. If it's a real double top, you trade and you short on the second high. If you short on the first high, look, they are going to take you. They'll go down and go back up, make a new high, and take you. Same for the head and shoulder, they'll take you. So you don't want to be trapped in that thing on the first high. You want to always trade the second high. That's a very important trick. And also pay attention to the middle part of the double top, double bottom, and the head and shoulder neckline there. When they break, it confirms the chart formation. And what I like is trade setup. A cross, recross is a shift of momentum. We were going up, we reach a neutral point. When we reach that neutral point, the market stopped going up, stopped making higher bid. When it stops making higher bids, what's happening? In physics, that neutral point tells you what? Boom, it's going back down. The analogy and the way I have been trading traders for over 16 years and being a trader for almost 23 years, guys. I work for prop firms, I work for hedge funds, is that the way you learn, a very simple way to learn tape reading is this. Imagine that man at the bottom of a street, he kicks a ball. The ball goes up, goes up, goes up with the momentum of the kick. But at one point with the street being on an incline and touching the ground, you know, it scratches the ground, it stops. When it stops on an inclined street, what's next? Goes back down. That's the exact same way that has helped me for now over 23 years to read the tape. It's very powerful. It makes higher bid, higher bid, higher bid, boom, it sits there. And it sits there, it goes back down, goes back at that point. Goes a little bit above, goes back at that point. Goes back below, goes back at that point. That point is the neutral point. When you reach that neutral point in your cryptocurrencies for weeks, you see that point. It doesn't break 13,000. It doesn't break 20,000. Or it doesn't break 10,000. This is where you start looking, this is possibly a resistance or it's possibly a support. It's a very, very powerful point. Always think of your tape as what? Physics. Goes up, goes up, goes up. Neutral point, boom, back down. Okay? I hope this video helps you understand the basic of chart reading. These simple patterns, guys, have made me tons of money. You can check on YouTube. I'm showing my accounts. I trade real money. Those have helped me to do $41,000 days, $34,000 days on cryptos, on SPX options, on diverse stuff that are well documented. That's the beauty of the internet, everybody. Go on my YouTube channel on daytradingzones.com. We are well documented for over 15 years. People that chose real account, real money. You know, I don't promise you the moon. I am not the best trader in the world, but I do it. And this is a big difference from a lot of people that you listen to on YouTube. They don't do it. They talk about doing it, but ask to show account. You want to see P&L, yearly profit and loss, you know, daily profit and loss. You want to see them trading live in a live environment in front of you. That's the stuff that you should require from anybody that tells you they are a master at cryptocurrency, right? At anything, stocks, options, futures, forex, whatever, you know, and you want to run away from the guys that don't show you anything, right? And makes you big, bold promises of turning 2K into 250K BS in 1 week. So if you like this video, please share it with someone that you think could be helped by this. Give us a like, give us a feedback comment. And last but not least, if you're interested in some of the stuff that I've learned for the past 23 years, just below this video, look for the description on that video. We have a 14 days trading challenge, absolutely free, where I teach you how to think wealth differently. It's not just about trading, guys. It's about constructing over the next 10 years, 20 years, true multi-million-dollar operation with your business, your trading business. Take it as a business. Think of your wealth differently. So if you want to learn the principles I've learned over the past 2 decades, you can learn them absolutely free below this video. Check our website, the 14 Days Trading Challenge, and our webinars. You take care, everybody. Stay engaged. Bye.